And one of the main issues with having sugar rob the body of nutrients is that it suppresses tissue regeneration. And if it's regenerating or being created, this is something that is key to the process of carrying a pregnancy because the cells are multiplying and dividing at a rapid speed. So if a woman is trying to get their body ready for this huge journey of pregnancy and motherhood, you want to make sure that your body retains not only nutrients, but is your body's packed with dense nutrients because all of these nutrients are going to go to the baby. Or not all of them, a lot of them will go to the baby when you become pregnant. You share the same bloodstream. So the issue with refined sugar is that it'll suppress your immune system, and your immune system is also linked to your child's immune system when they're born. So you want to have your immune system at top peak performance as well as your body. There's so many different areas, but the other issue is that the eggs need to mature in order to be ready to be mature, and for them to mature, they need to be ready to be, let me try this again. Okay, 1 second. Let me just think about what I'm saying and I'll say it. So our ovaries produce all of our hormones. It produces estrogen, it produces progesterone, and what sugar does is that it changes the insulin levels in our body. And insulin is chemically similar to ovarian hormones that help the eggs mature. So if your ovaries are confusing insulin with growth factors, then they're not going to produce those reproductive hormones. And this can interfere with the egg maturation and ovulation. And so all of these things are critical to having a successful pregnancy or having successful conception. So sugar is basically not, refined sugar will spike your insulin, it'll rob your body of key nutrients like vitamin C, magnesium, and also it can produce very abnormal things in your body if it creates too much testosterone, because by ingesting too much sugar, it then suppresses estrogen levels. So if you have high testosterone, that's also not a balanced hormone in order to have successful pregnancy and carry that pregnancy. So there's so many different areas that you can look at, but overall, I would say we always talk about balance. We want to have a balanced body, but we also want to balance our hormones, have a balanced nutrient profile. And what balance means is not too much of one thing or too little of another. And that's kind of like something that's so important if you're trying to get pregnant or if you're not. But to have this fertile body, you want to make sure that you're not ingesting too much processed sugar.
And, maybe this is something that you want no answer right away, but I'm sure you have some thoughts on this. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think how refined sugar in larger consumptions affects men?
Men, it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. So men, the issue now is that men have 30% less testosterone or more, depending on the individual, than they did 30 years prior to now. And so sugar is suppressing their male hormones from being able to function. So in the testes, they're producing the same thing that we're producing in our ovaries, but at different levels. So we have more estrogen, they have more testosterone, and sugar is the same thing to them. So it's just as bad. And the